Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. There's a link in the description. Trigger warning, this is pretty horrific, or as horrific as you can get pretty much. Illinois parents have been charged with murder in relation to their 8-year-old son, who weighed only 30 pounds at the time that he stopped breathing. So it's in regards to these two scumbags that you see in front of you, Brandon Walker and Stephanie Jones. They are the parents of this young boy. The boy's name is Navin Jones, and this has occurred in Illinois, an area called Peoria. Peoria. Apologies if I mispronounced that. So we're going to go through the details. Authorities in Peoria, Illinois, have announced first-degree murder charges against the parents of an 8-year-old boy who weighed just 30 pounds at the time that he stopped breathing. Peoria Police Department said that the investigation began on Tuesday, March the 29th, when the victim, Navin Jones, was found unresponsive and not breathing. The child, who was considered to be in critical condition, died shortly after at the hospital. In an update Wednesday, authorities said that Navin's parents were identified as suspects in abuse that resulted in the 8-year-old boy's death. Police said the Peoria County coroner found that the preliminary cause of Navin's death was physical abuse and neglect. The coroner said that Navin was bruised and malnourished to the point that he only weighed 30 pounds at age 8. The probable cause affidavit reportedly said that Jones, so that would be the mother, Stephanie Jones, put the victim in a shower to warm him after finding the victim in a bathtub upstairs. Prosecutors believe the defendants neglected Navin Jones, their 8-year-old son, from November the 2nd, 2021 until his death, March the 29th of this year. Prosecutors said the victim's bedroom smelled of feces and even had ropes inside to keep the bedroom door and closet door shut. They were locking him in his bedroom. Peoria County records show that the mother, Stephanie Lynn Jones, has had numerous run-ins with the law from 2007 through to 2022. Most of the charges listed are holds for other agencies. So the article gives us a series of photographs of the mother, each time the booking photographs or such, each time that she's been committing these crimes, she's been arrested, and appropriate jail photos have been taken. The mother remains on a first-degree murder charge. The article tells a very similar story in regards to the father, Brandon Walker. He also has a long rap sheet dating back from 2002 all the way up to 2012 and then 2022. And his infringements include traffic infractions, domestic battery, and ordinance violations. So, he's been a criminal for, much of his life, almost all of his adult life. And again, we see the pictures just developing, as he continues his criminal ways throughout a life. What a waste of life. He too, the father, is held on a first-degree murder charge. Despite all of this, despite the very lengthy rap sheets for both of the parents were well known to the Department of Children and Family Services. And despite all of that, despite their extensive criminal history, despite the fact that Department of Children and Family Services were well aware of these two, we're not told exactly why, but we're told that they were aware. The victim, Navin Jones, the 8-year-old, recently left his grandmother's custody and went back to live with his parents in the fall of 2021. So he had been living with his grandma, and then he moves in with his parents once more. He's returned to his parents, at which point this severe neglect allegedly occurred, really, from the time that he moved in with the parents again. The state's attorney, or the assistant state's attorney, has said that there was also another boy in the home, Navin's 12-year-old brother. That boy has been removed from the family home. Apparently, the parents didn't enroll either children into school, seemingly, according to them, because they weren't the legal guardians, and they didn't seek help for the malnourishment of Navin, again, because they weren't the legal guardians, according to them. I mean, which is very odd. If they've been returned to the parents, then I would think that they are the legal guardians. But I mean, it's utter craziness, but it's more than craziness. It is absolute evil, absolute evil. The pair of them starved their 8-year-old boy to the point that he died. They neglected him in other ways. There's the investigation's ongoing, so I would imagine more details will come to light, and we hope that plenty of evidence does come to light for their trials. They're both facing first-degree murder charges. Let's hope that they have plenty of evidence so that these guys get the conviction that they deserve. Which, in my mind, speculation on my part, because a trial has not taken place at yet this point, of course, but I have faith in the details that are presented within us. Sorry, within this article, rather, I should have said. I have faith in the details that are presented within this article. How, the boy died of malnourishment, the boy died of neglect. How much evidence does the investigators need, the prosecutors need? The boy was in their care. He weighed just 30 pounds at the age of 8. I think they have enough to convict these guys. Unfortunately, there isn't a death penalty in Illinois. Come on, guys, put a death penalty in place. These guys deserve nothing less than to be killed, should they be found guilty, which I believe they will be. So I'm going to wrap things up here. I normally say condolences to the family of the victims. It's not really appropriate. We wish the best for the 12-year-old. We wish that they're housed in a safe environment. Perhaps that's the grandmother. Hopefully we can assume that the grandmother is a good, decent person. It's an assumption. But let's hope that the 12-year-old boy does get the care that he needs. And let's hope that these guys do face trial, that they are imprisoned for life or as close to it as possible. And let's hope that the other inmates within the facility that these guys are housed have the opportunity to give them a warm welcome, to have a little chat with them when they're out in general population. Have a little chat with these guys just to tell them, the other inmates, to express their feelings towards how they starved their 8-year-old boy, Navin Jones, to death. What they feel about that. Maybe they can have a nice little chat, get to know the other inmates and see how they feel about your treatment of your 8-year-old son. I'm going to wrap things up here. If you do like this type of content, please do give me some encouragement. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Perhaps join my membership as and when that gets rolled out. Join in with the live streams if that starts happening. And I'm going to thank you very much for your time.